friend. Welcome to my deck today. So, today I am going to go to a plant sale and have lunch with a friend. Or maybe it's I'm going to have lunch with a friend and then we're going to go to a plant sale. But look at these beautiful flowers. This tower is full of beautiful flowers. But I have another one over on the other side that needs some too. So I am going to go and get some new flowers, and I'm also hoping that I can find a rose bush that I can put in a very special place that I would like to share with you soon. If you saw my video, the 10 things that I did while grieving, I failed miserably to mention my plants. My plants are like, they're the thing. They bring me joy and comfort, and they especially just make me think of my mom. So let's go to the plant sale and see what we can find. So this plant sale that we're going to today is hosted by or put on by a local junior college here, and they do it every fall and every spring. And I forget how long it lasts, maybe about, I want to say 2.5 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. And it's pretty amazing. And I actually am taking some classes at this college right now. And last fall, I got to work the sale a little bit. And so that was fun. Except for when customers ask me questions that I don't know the answers to. And I actually have already been to the sale once this spring. Went the second day that they were open. And I think that was 3 people asked me if I worked there. I guess I just look like I should. And I don't know. It's kind of funny. Fun fact, when I was in high school, I got to take a horticulture class in FFA. And I loved it. I fell in love with plants right there in high school. And I even considered trying to get a summer job at a nursery, but I didn't ever do it. But I took care of some of the plants that I got to take home with me after that year. And I was not very smart because I didn't realize that I could just take my plants, my potted plants that I had kept outside all summer in the house and keep them alive for the winter. I thought they had to be in a greenhouse. I was young. I didn't know. And so my aunt and uncle had a small greenhouse. Cow. Anyway, they had a small greenhouse. So I sent my plants to stay at their house for the winter. And of course, they didn't keep their greenhouse warm enough, and my plants froze the very first time the weather dipped. And it kind of, for a while, honestly, totally killed my love for growing plants. And so I just really didn't do anything with plants for a long time. We're talking, this happened in probably 1994, 95, maybe 96, somewhere in that neighborhood. And I really didn't get plants again, other than, one here or there that didn't live very long. Until 2020. You remember 2020. I think a lot of people started getting into plants around that time and gardening. I will say that I did do a little stint of vegetable gardening in between there. And I loved it. My first year, I had the best beginner's luck. And then it just got to be a lot, and I haven't done it again. I want to, But I do love pretty flowers and plants. So they're kind of my jam. Honestly, I'm more about the house plants, but when it's this time of year, I just love decorating my deck with pretty plants and flowers. All right, we'll see what we can find. Well, that was fun. So they had way too much stuff still, even though the sale will be ending in a few days. The truth is, this was my second time to go to this sale, and well, and to be honest, I still kind of feel like I came away with not everything I want. I just want all the beautiful gardens. But my problem is I have sheep. You hear the sheep in the background? Maybe not right now, but I'm limited on where I could put things. But I thought I would show you what we ended up with today. All right. So I couldn't resist this sedum. It's a Sun Sparkler Lime Zinger. And I got a phlox, emerald blue, and this. They were pretty much sold out of roses, which was, one of the main things I was going after. But I got this little bitty guy, and it is, let's see, Joseph's Coat Rose. And the greenhouse manager showed me one in her landscaping, and it's gorgeous. It's like multicolored. It has like pinks and reds and yellows, all like multicolored roses. And so I'm kind of excited about that. This, I just kept walking by it and so fascinated by it. This particular one, maybe doesn't look fantastic, but it will. It is a purple oxalis. Whatever that is, I'll have to look it up. And I'm super excited about this Dr. Alexander Fleming peony. I've never had a peony, and I always hear people bragging about their peonies. And then I got 2 of the Veronica Sunny Border Blues, Speedwell Veronica. Pretty excited about that. I think that I'm going to plant those. I got 2 of those to go next to the rose bush in the special spot that I will show you later. And then there's a bunch of begonias. All right, so that's what I got today. So it looks like we're not going to be able to get out and do much planting today because it's starting to rain, but I will show you a video now of me planting some things a few days ago and having a little chat about it. You know, sometimes I feel like I was cheated. I was so cheated out of time. You know, it's pretty stereotypical that a lot of times, not always, but a lot of times mothers and daughters kind of go through a season of not getting along the greatest. And me and my mother were no different. And sometimes I wonder what our relationship could have been like as I got older and she got older, and both of us being in different stages of life. But I won't know that, huh? But one of the things that I've recently found some fulfillment in and gratification is being able to, because I don't have any daughters. I have a daughter-in-law, but I don't have any daughters. And so there are a couple of young ladies in my life that are young mothers, and it's been really fulfilling to get to kind of mother them in a way. And it's just good. It's always fulfilling when you get out of your own head and get out of your own problems and realize that, you know, there's other people in the world that need encouragement. And also, often it makes you realize that your problems aren't as big as you think they are. Tell me, do you like to garden? Do you like getting your hands in the dirt? I always hear that it's really good for you. It's a grounding activity. I like hearing the birds sing. I've really missed having pretty things on my deck this winter. Some of it lasted a good while, but a lot of it didn't. Too many brown ugly pots. Have you ever heard of intentionally grieving? And if so, how do you do it? Or maybe you've never used the words intentional grieving, but do you take the time to feel the sadness? And if so, what does that look like for you? I have some friends who, like me, have lost a parent, or 2 parents in my case. And they would both, I think of 2 in particular, oh, maybe 3. I probably have more than that, but I can think of 3 off the top of my head, and I think that they would all tell you that they shove their feelings when they bubble up. They avoid the pain as much as possible. And this activity with the flowers, it's not really a painful intentional grieving. Most of the time, the things that come up in my intentional grieving are things that do evoke tears. Thankfully, flowers are not one of them. I can really just feel the joy and the happiness. But other times, tears still can come uncontrollably. But I just usually try to let them roll over me, to feel it all and let it pass. Come here. Come here. Come here. You good girl. Dixie belonged to my parents. She was their dog, and when they passed away, I said, she's coming with me. So she's my girl. She's my girl. You like being outside, huh? It's a happy day, happy day. Well, maybe we should hang these plants up and give them some water. What do you think? Is it time? Thank you for hanging out with me today, and let me know in the comments if you would like to see where I'm planning on planting that rose bush and the Veronicas. I have a special thing in mind for it, and I'm hoping that it will be gorgeous. What are you planting this spring? Tell me below, and I will catch you on the next one. Keep on keeping on.